This is Sizzle, a chef's guide to wine and food. All right, here we are. We are now on the first day of the grand tasting. We've gone through the queue, we've gone through the burger bash. Now the grand tasting takes it to a whole other level because this is 3 city blocks. Now you gotta imagine this, 3 city blocks of food, celebs, and lots of booze. I can't wait, let's go. I'm here with Anthony Meidenbauer of the Cosmopolitan from Las Vegas. So what do we got going on here, Chef?
We got a little crispy pork belly with some hoisin sauce, a little chili mayo on the side. We made our homemade lobster truffled mac and cheese, which we've done in little fritters with a little truffle mayonnaise. And then we're gonna be serving up some tropical blinis with some Bertrand champagne and a little tropical puree.
This is just part of the fun that's happening here. This is Winebow Importers. They import from all over the world, and old world, new world wines. And look at some of the names on these bottles. I'm here with Robert Goodman, and he is representing Entwine. Now, he is the master decorker, because there are 2 young ladies. In fact, you got to show the 2 young ladies over there pouring for this multitude of people coming in. Tell me, Entwine, that's a new label that's come out, but it's coming from an old vintner, right?
Absolutely. Food Network decided that they wanted to get into the wine business. They interviewed a considerable amount of wineries out of California. It took them a while. They came across Wente, the oldest continuously run family winery in California, 5 generations.
Which I know very well.
Right. It was a perfect marriage, and it's wine that is made from a food standpoint rather than making wine first and saying, what kind of food goes with it? We know people eat foods every single day. They match the wine with the food that people eat.
Okay, on the beach, 2nd floor of the Cosmopolitan, and it's starting to get really cranking here. It's also beginning to get a little warm. So we may end up moving now inside the grand tasting tent and see what we can taste. I'll tell you what, look at the people that are here.
Watch out,
All right, I'm over here with Albert of Frita Shop. Now, you gotta understand that frita, if you don't know what a frita is that means you haven't been in Miami long enough, because it's really kind of a Cuban hamburger. So tell us about your shop.
What we're doing is we're basically bringing back the 1930s street cart frita concept from Havana.
Now, mind you, this is the real deal because a frita, when I grew up in Miami, it always had those potatoes on top. Now, some people cheat and they don't use the very thin potato fries. This is a real deal. That is the real deal. That's a real frita. There's a lot of fakers in Miami, but this is it. Excellent, buddy. Appreciate it. Let's give one of your meatballs.
I'll give you one too, if you allow me.
Okay, yes.
And this is not the meatballs. This is the ultimate meatballs.
Wow. That is a damn good meatball.
I told you.
Okay, so I'm about to step into the Ola ball.
Yes.
But it's got a lot of layers of fun going on in this. So let's see what we got here. Let's see this. Wow. Oh, wow.
What do you think, Mike?
No, you just blew my socks off, man. That's awesome. Okay, I'm over here at the dining room. You see how quickly we did that? That's pretty freaking cool. Yeah. So what do you guys got going on over here?
We have a roasted pork over here with a grain mustard, white bean puree.
It kind of reminded me of a grain mustard. Let's see what we got. I really like the complementing of the radishes on that one too, because it really works with the mustard.
Yeah,
excellent.
Slightly pickled.
All right, it is a witching hour. This is 1 o'clock. This is when they open the grand tasting event to everybody. And take a look at the number of people who are coming in here. Now, this is the interesting side of this whole event, because this is where not only the food is really, really good, but there is wine and alcohol flowing freely. So I think I'm gonna have some fun. Okay, so here we are with Greg Norman. I mean, Greg Norman is good enough that even I have it on my wine rack. So what are we presenting here?
Oh, right here we got the Shiraz from Australia. We got the Cab Merlot blend from Australia as well. The Pinot from California. And this is our new one we're just coming out with this year called the Malbec from Argentina.
Sure.
Yeah, and then of course our Chardonnay.
Oh, excellent. Now, I love South Americans, and I've tasted all these, but I've never tasted your Malbec.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
It's a new blend, a new wine that just came out. My father, he just built the golf course down there in Argentina in the wine vineyards, and he absolutely loves this new wine we just came out with.
Great nose on this thing. Really, really an amazing nose. Love the color. Greg Norman tradition carries on. Okay, I'm just having too much frickin' fun. You know, I've eaten enough, I've had a few drinks, and I gotta tell you, everything was fantastic. The energy here is spectacular. The people are having a blast, but it's not over. The cool part is now we get to go to the Eden Rock for the big barbecue that they're having with Michael Simon, and this is a fun party that we're going to. So, excuse me, we're leaving, the bus is leaving, let's go. What a better place for our grand finale than the historic Eden Rock. Outside, there are a bunch of chefs, along with Michael Simon, setting up for the barbecue, and let's go see what they've got. Let's go. All right, I'm here with Chef Sean Brazelton, and we're talking the meat market. Now, Chef, what you got going on today?
What I did is I brined a little bit of prime rib with Jack Daniels and a little bit of barbecue sauce, roasted that overnight, and putting it on buttered Texas toast, roasted thinly sliced prime rib, horseradish caramelized onions, and then topped a little Jack Daniels homemade barbecue sauce with some radish sprouts.
Well, let me give this puppy a try.
Delicious and messy.
Well, wait a second. It would be barbecue if it wasn't
That's
messy.
exactly the point.
That's the thing, you know? You're gonna have fun with it. Oh, God. All right, I'm here with Win-Win Kitchen and Bar. Their Chief Executive Chef, Miguel Aguiar. And so tell us, what you got going on?
Well, today we're doing skirt steak 2 ways. We're gonna do a Creole marinade, which is a wet rub, with some herbs, basil, a little bit of oregano, and some other spices I'd rather keep to myself.
Secret stuff. Secret stuff.
And then we're doing it also with the dry rub. Just your basic, you know, any spice you want to pick in there, throw it in the bowl, mix it up, throw it on top, and right onto the grill.
Pre-cut, all set, ready to go. You guys, nice
We
prep.
ready? We ready? What's going on? Let's look at the face. Good?
Oh, that steak is to die for. I'm here with Chef Paula Da Silva, 1500 degrees, right here at the Eden Rock. And you may recognize her from 2 days ago, right? So Paula, what's up?
Not much, just here. Good to see you again.
What you got going on here? It looks like there's a lot of happening on your table going on.
You know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but we really did a good job with this. And we roasted whole pigs from Mary's Ranch, and then we carved them out. And we pickled some onions. We have some cotija cheese, homemade slaw.
Wow, look at this. First off,
Yeah.
this is not for the faint of heart, man. That's a serious bite that you got to throw in there. Holy shit. All right, I'm over here with Jeremiah Bullfrog. I know. You think of the Three Dog Night song and it's just running through your head, but you know, this guy is the real deal. Gastropod, right?
Yes, sir. We are a 1962 Airstream trailer. We travel around downtown Miami serving people wonderful food.
Tell me what you got going on here.
Tonight at the Thrillist Blues and Barbecue, we're doing a smoked pastrami tongue. So it's all natural beef tongue that we're serving with the flavors of New York deli.
Okay.
So we've got pumpernickel,
Okay.
which we formed into a streusel of sorts. So it's sort of a crumb.
Right.
We have Brussels sprout kraut. We have mustard seed caviar, pickled okra, and some mustard greens. So the idea is when you eat it all together, it tastes like a pastrami sandwich. But I'd like to send a shout out to the Beach Channel.
Wow. You're right.
Good stuff.
Just like a pastrami.
All right.
So talk to me, where are we at it with Hogzilla's? What is Hogzilla's?
Hogzilla's is inspired barbecue. Has a real southern flair. It's all about a tribute to South Florida and the fact that we live on the edge of a giant swamp, but an ode to Miami. The term inspired barbecue has a little bit of influence from the Spanish influence, a Asian influence, kind of the melting pot that we think that South Beach is. So
tell me, what you got going on over here? Show me what you got.
Well, we're really proud of our beef brisket. We took a Chicago-style sandwich, the hot Italian beef. I used to live in Chicago, and we took that as our inspiration. So the brisket goes on the bun. The bun is soaked with au jus, with beef au jus. The jardiniere is made with spicy vegetables, with olive oil and oregano, and our Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce.
Oh,
it's
okay,
beautiful.
What you got going on here?
Well, tonight, barbecue, so we made a little smoked pork butt. We have our Cleveland barbecue sauce with it, which is the ballpark mustard barbecue sauce, some pickled chilies, picked cilantro on a potato roll. Really simple, but really delicious. We smoked the pork butt for about 14 hours. Came out nice.
There's a whole lot of fun happening between this bun. That pork is divine.
It's good. It's mellow smoke.
Well, you're talking to a Cuban, so I know pork.
You
and
know pig.
No, baby, yeah, and you do too, obviously.
Yes, I do. So, well, good.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'm happy you liked it. Be good.
Yeah.
Today we're doing a smoked beef brisket slider with some Carolina slaw, garnished with our red and yellow house sauce. And we took these great briskets and we rub them down and we smoke them over hickory, and then we chop them up and throw them on a potato roll, and that's it. Keep it simple, barbecue.
Now this is your zone. This is your happy zone.
I have a lot of zones. But right now I'm in the happy zone.
You're in the happy.
We love barbecue. You know what I mean? We love the whole feel of an event like this. It's nice and casual, and everybody's here having a good time. It's not stuffy. We're outside in the fresh air. It's what barbecue's about.
Well, there you have it, the Michael Simon Thrillist event here at the Eden Rock. Now, for me, this kind of culminates the multitude of things that you've seen me do for the past few days. I mean, going from the Q to the Burger Bash, and then to the event this afternoon. Oh my gosh, the event this afternoon. So much food, so much wine, so many happy people. And then we get to finish off. This is a little more sedate. This is actually a nice laid-back ride to just top it all off. And that's it. I'm Michael Justice. Join us next time.